And welcome back once again to Ask Coach Phil now alongside Kelly Phil now. I'm Dave Erickson. Today is about nutrition and fueling as an athlete, endurance athlete. And Kelly, as a professional triathlete, tell me what's on your grocery list.
That's a great question. Yeah, I mean, it definitely changes when I'm in season versus out of season for sure. But when I'm in season, I like to focus on just eating super clean and just whole natural food. So basically, shopping the perimeter of the grocery store and not in the middle where everything's processed. But yeah, I like diversifying my diet too and making sure I'm getting a wide variety of the macronutrients, so carbs, fats, proteins every day. But I'll always have oatmeal and like a natural peanut butter, and I'll have bananas in my grocery cart, berries, fresh berries, Greek yogurt, milk, just because it's important to get the calcium daily, and then I'll have beef, always have beef because I have a history of just low ferritin levels. So I like to make sure I'm getting red meat and then some kind of salmon, chicken, and then sweet potatoes, lots of spinach and kale. So I'm having that, the non-heme based iron for sure throughout the day. And then, yeah, just sticking to pretty clean eating with a balanced diet of all three macronutrients.
So when you go to the grocery store, at least the ones that we have here, they usually have the fruits and vegetables immediately on the right-hand side as we enter the store. So what are you looking for? What are you scanning for when it comes to fruits and vegetables?
Just a variety of color because it's important to, if you're just having bananas, that's great potassium, but you could be missing out on a lot of, for instance, vitamin C that you can get from your oranges and your grapefruit. So making sure that it's, definitely color in all my plates. So whether or not, mixing up the vegetables weekly too. I love, trying out new vegetables, whatever's in season too. I'm definitely more in season. So now, more like squash, for instance, sweet potatoes are great. It's getting a little cooler. So, doing lots of soups where you can get a variety of vegetables too. But I mean, sometimes people like to eat the same thing every single day, but I like variety. Variety is the spice of life.
And so are you cooking for yourself?
Yes, I cook for myself, and I like cooking and exploring new recipes too, and trying new cookbooks as well. So, yeah.
What kind of seasonings or how do you spice up some of the flavors of some of these fruits and vegetables that may not be that exciting or probably more along the lines of vegetables?
Yeah, I mean, this isn't the best, but I actually use a lot of like sea salt and garlic salt because I mean, I do sweat a lot every day, so my sodium levels are pretty low, so I can afford that. So sometimes, for instance, I'll make sweet potato fries, just bake them in the oven and put simple ingredients like garlic powder and sea salt on them, or squash, the same thing, or kale chips. So just light seasonings, but I actually do use salt in my, and I know, but I can afford it. Especially we did this salt test, at my Timex camp last year, and I have a super low sweat rate too, and so for me that's fine. But I like just I don't necessarily always follow recipes. I just kind of put things together a lot of times, and most of the time it turns out fine. So I can't really necessarily repeat what I did for a meal.
Right.
But
Well, people are going to wonder, or at least I'm wondering right now, what are your cheat foods? What's your little, thing you have stashed away?
oh well, actually today I had. I'm in my off season, but I had some I made from scratch banana chocolate chip whole wheat pancakes.
Come on, I
So
want
that
something
was
more that's bad
really
for
good.
you.
Yeah, and then cheat food is for sure ice cream. My sister and I love our, good bowl of ice cream. I think back in college, I wouldn't go a day without eating ice cream. So yeah, it's just a good way to get all that dairy. So that's
What
probably my food that I like the most, I would say.
is there a flavor or brand? Are you a Ben and Jerry's gal, or what are you?
Um, so we have this home. this homemade shop locally called Brewster's, and they have like massive amounts of ice cream in like a single scoop. And I think the first time I went there, I got like a double scoop, and it was like 2 times the size of my face. So that's my favorite local place. But yeah, I like cookies and cream. Oreo is my favorite, and then mint chip, and then I also like seasonal pumpkin ice cream. So that's kind of good right now for sure.
Well, thank you for sharing your grocery basket. If you have a question for Kelly, sports related, food related, endurance related, use the hashtag AskCoachPhil now on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Kelly, thanks a lot.
Thank you.